How democracies work. What is a democracy and why we need it? A simple definition of democracy. Who govern is a fundamental question of politics. A democracy is a system of government in which the people govern. There are millions of people in each country. How can this be possible? When everyone governed directly, it is called a direct or pure democracy. On a limited or small scale, a direct democracy is feasible, but not for a nation with millions of citizens. The majority of nations now engage in what is known as indirect or representative democracy, where citizens elect a small number of representatives to act on their behalf. Let's take a closer look at each form of democracy. Direct democracy. There are a few ways that direct democracy can be implemented. Referendum is a process where voters vote on a specific issue or question placed on the ballot by the legislature or the government. The results of the vote are binding. Initiative is a petition process by which the people can propose new laws or changes to existing laws. If a certain number of people sign a petition supporting the proposed change, it can be placed on the ballot for the people to vote on. The results of the vote are binding. In the US, referendums and initiatives only take place at the state level. There are no such a mechanism at the federal level. Recall is a process by which the people can petition to remove an elected official from office before their term is up. If a certain number of people sign a recall petition, the official is placed on the ballot for the people to vote on. Town meeting is a form of local government in which members of a community can legislate policy and budget. It is practiced in the England area of the US. There are some pros and cons of having a direct democracy. The pros include full government transparency, more government accountability, greater citizen cooperation. The cons include may be very efficient since people have difficult to reach pause. Decisions due to diversity in interests and demands. People may not have the time and interests in getting involved. Representative democracy. In a representative democracy, the people elect representatives to make decisions on their behalf. The representatives are elected to office by the people, and they are responsible for representing the views and interests of their constituents. It is essentially still an elite or oligarchical rule. Nevertheless, the elected representatives are accountable to the people who elected them. They are expected to listen to the views of their constituents and to make decisions that reflect the interests of the people they represent. Some of the main features of representative democracy include periodical election to allow frequent circulation of political elite. Political parties serve a crucial role in elite recruitment. It must be operated under the rule of law. Individual civil liberties are protected. Greater governmental transparency and responsiveness. Some of the pros of representative democracy include representative democracy allows for the participation of all citizens. It promotes accountability. It allows for the peaceful transfer of power. It encourages the protection of individual rights and freedoms. However, there are also some potential drawbacks to representative democracy, including it can be expensive to run elections and campaign for public office. Elected officials may be more responsive to the interests of their donors or special interest groups. It can be difficult to hold elected officials accountable. Representative democracy can be slow or less efficient. There are three different types of representative democracies, including parliamentary democracy is a system of government in which the executive branch is chosen from and accountable to the legislature, which is elected by the people. The United Kingdom and Canada are examples of parliamentary democracies. Presidential democracy is a system of government in which the president is both the head of state and the head of government and is elected by the people. The United States and Brazil are examples of presidential democracies. Semi-presidential democracy is a system of government that combines some elements of the parliamentary and presidential systems. France and Russia are examples of this system. Winston Churchill once said, "Many forms of government have been tried and will be tried in this world of sin and woe." No one pretends that democracy is perfect or all-wise. Indeed, it has been said that democracy is the worst form of government, except all other forms of that have been tried from time to time. Thanks for watching. I hope this video is useful to you. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel to view more educational videos like this one.